I'm 40 years old and want to freeze my eggs. That's a question which is often asked. And the question is how good is or how viable is egg freezing at 40? So let's look at the pros and cons of egg freezing at 40. What are the positives? It provides a chance for future fertility, however small they may be. It allows for more time to focus on a career, partner of life, or goal choice. It may reduce anxiety about biological clock and may help you to have children in later life. What are the challenges? The success rates are much lower of frozen eggs than compared to a younger age. Fewer eggs are obtained, and you are more likely to need multiple cycles to create a reasonable number of eggs. There's a higher chance of eggs being abnormal, and there's no data on how many eggs you need to get your baby, and there's no guarantee that there'll be a baby there. And if you look at the evidence of pregnancy in the 40s in IVF, it is quite low. The chances of pregnancy and thawing of eggs at the age of 40 are also lower, which means the eggs may not survive very well. And in fact, few live births have been achieved after the age of 40 where eggs have been thawed. One of the other challenges that we see is that eggs survival may not be as good as the 90 to 95% seen in women in their 30s, and thus that could also affect the chances of pregnancy. The most important thing is with the freezing of eggs is until it becomes an embryo, there's no way to exactly know what your chance of pregnancy is. So that's again dependent with sperm, how the eggs survive, and eventually whether they get to embryos. If they get to embryos, the chance of having a baby again for each embryo is about 10 to 20% with each embryo at the age of 40, and it declines 5% every year. So what are the options you have? Either try for a pregnancy now, which is again comes with challenges, or take that difficult decision in thinking of, do I want to freeze eggs, knowing that the chances of pregnancy are low, but may give you some chance of using those eggs in the future with possibly a lowish chance of pregnancy, but some form of an insurance, however bad it is. What you have to decide is, if I don't freeze eggs, can I get to 44 where the chance of IVF are less than 2%? That's a choice you have to make. It's a difficult choice, but something worth thinking